In Lebanon, laws did not protect women. In fact, they victimized women. Women's rights NGOs tried to influence social change, but the conversations were tame and too politically correct. With Abad, a newly established women's rights NGO, we built momentum for actual change by going right to the heart of the issue, that sexual violence is a crime. But in a patriarchal society like Lebanon, sexual violence was not a crime and wasn't spoken about either. In the initial years, we had pressured the parliament to cancel a law that allowed convicted rapists to escape punishment if they married their victims. With all the buzz generated, the law changed. Then, we had tackled the issue of how victims of rape were shamed for it, as we placed a rape victim on the streets and drew reactions from bystanders, as well as the entire world. The idea went viral and helped change the law. But the fight had to continue. As the COVID pandemic spread, we took on another pandemic, that of domestic abuse, as more women were forced to stay at home with their abusers. We launched Lockdown Not Lock Up, sharing Abad's hotline with abused women behind closed doors in a discreet yet effective manner, starting with camouflage tutorials with influencers.
And you're gonna repeat this twice. The most important is the numbers.
Messages from balconies continued to let women know that while locked down, they shouldn't be locked up. Calls continued to increase and cases continued to get reported, and we chose to continue to be unapologetically controversial and tackle major issues. In 2020, with Safety for Safekeepers, a music video featuring a controversial Lebanese artist took on the issue of sexual harassment that women faced every day, challenging society to keep women safe and secure from the perils of sexual harassment.
Controversial because it calls out institutional and everyday sexism.
Politicians and lobby groups shared their support. We earned local, regional, and international TV coverage and inspired initiatives worldwide, such as the Egyptian movement that shared Abad's music video to get women to speak up.
صوتك فيروزك صباحك عيدك إيمانك أمنك آمانك.
The music video was also translated to French, Kurdish, Farsi, Turkish, Italian, and Swedish, creating international impact. Lebanon criminalized sexual harassment for the first time. Abad was one of the NGOs providing inputs on the legislation. Then, in 2021, as a collapsing Lebanon faced the worst economic and social crisis in its history, reporting domestic and sexual violence was no longer a priority for women. 9 out of 10 abused Lebanese women did not report being a victim of abuse because they felt other topics were a bigger priority. So we launched Priority 2, reminding women that speaking up against abuse should never be put off as a priority. We hijacked offline as well as online platforms with female influencers, celebrities, comedians, and popular opinion leaders who urged shifting women's abuse from not a priority to a priority too.
Escape!
Survivors reached out to Abad through direct messages, and Abad started hearing from more women calling the hotline too. As Abad's fight continues, sexual violence continues to be brought to light in a way that Lebanon has never seen before, bringing the conversation to reach the halls of parliament. Countless advocates have been rallied, laws have been changed, and Abad is now the leading women's rights NGO in Lebanon.